Welcome to Proclaim, a presentation of the Catholic Diocese of Alexandria. Join us as we journey together through the Scriptures revealed to us by God.
Good morning and welcome to Proclaim. And Jesus continues with a couple of final thoughts in this series of predictions of what the disciples in the future can understand as the kingdom struggles to gain a foothold. He says, if anyone says to you, look, here is the Messiah, look, there he is, do not believe it. False messiahs and false prophets will arise and will perform signs and wonders in order to mislead, if that were possible, the elect. Be watchful. I have told this to you beforehand. And so again, the idea of forewarned is forearmed. Don't be surprised when these things happen, that they are inevitable, because people will have their own way of looking at things which may not in any way be consistent with the message of the gospel, may not be in any way consistent with the realities that are there. The challenge that Jesus himself experienced, and he will experience in his suffering and death, that Mark will soon tell us about, is not at all surprising that this would be the fate of those who are his disciples. We know that if something happens to the Master, the disciples are likely going to experience much the same thing, both good and bad. And this time in the early church, there was a concerted effort, certainly by powerful authorities of the Roman Empire, to put an end, to make it something that could be eliminated from the face of the earth. And the fact that after all of these centuries, after many, many times of persecution in many parts of the world, that the believers are still firm, are still committed to the values that Jesus has taught and that the gospel is based upon.
This program was brought to you by Christus Cabrini Hospital.